So today I'll be doing a little tutorial video here on Habanos boxes in Mexico. What to expect on your boxes, what seals your boxes should have, and some of the coding that goes on here in Mexico, which is unique to Mexico. So, to start off with, you can see what we have to deal with here now in Mexico, which is this large warning label that takes half the front of the box, one of the sides of the box, and it will also be across the entire back of the box, similar to like you see here on this other box of Tabaccos. But I've cut away so that you can see the original factory stamp and the factory date stamp. And on this box I've cut away pretty much the entire back. It's good for two reasons. One, your box will now breathe a little bit better, especially if you're putting this in your humidor, you want the box to breathe. So it's a good idea to cut the label, as much of it as you can, off. And actually this label on the back comes off fairly easily because it's really unvarnished wood, so it comes off. It doesn't even leave a sticky residue on the back. And you can clearly see now the original Habanos seals and the factory code. So let's start off on the front of the box. And the seals that the box should have will be, number one, the original Habanos seal, which will again be sealed when you get it. And in Mexico, you will get the IEPT seal, which is the Importador y Exportador de Puros y Tabaccos in Mexico. This is the exclusive importer of Habanos in Mexico since 1991. And they provide their own Sello de Garantia. And lastly, you'll have the original warranty seal from Cuba. Again, unfortunately, the seal goes all the way up to about here, and then it'll have a hologram, but it's again covered up by this warning label. Unfortunately, that's what we deal with here in Mexico, because cigars, premium cigars, are looked at no differently than cigarettes. So as a warning to all of you in the States, don't let this happen. Anyway, moving on. In order to make up for the fact that the entire back of the box has been covered up, the IEPT puts this label on the front, which gives us a brief explanation of what we have here. So we have the lot number. Again, this is their control numbers, the HSA number, which is the Habanos control number, and the IEP number, which is again just a control number. But it does give you a description of what the box is. Rafael Gonzalez Panatelas Extras, the cepo, so the ring gauge, which was 37, and the length, which is 127 millimeters. Also tells us what the strength of these is. Suave, so mild or light cigar. And this date, the Octubre 2023, is not the date that the box was boxed and packaged in Cuba, in the factory in Cuba. This is actually the import date. So if we take a look at the back, we can see that this box was actually packaged in Cuba in Agosto 2023, so in August of 2023, and then was imported into Mexico in October. Also on the back here, you can see the original embossed. So this is embossed into the wood. Habanos seal. This is their seal since 2012. Again, totalmente a mano, totally handmade. And what's interesting on this box is we have a TC, which is for tripa corta. In other words, this is a short filler box. You can see here, I'll show you on, this is a box of Tabaccos. On this Tabaccos box, this was in the factory February 2023, and then the import date was April 2023. And actually, if you subscribe, I will be doing an unboxing of these Tabaccos aristocrats. I'll do an unboxing and a first try on these. So please like, subscribe, and share my channel. Getting back to the Habanos box. This IEPT label, if we follow the QR code, it will take us to the habanos.com.mx website. What's nice about this website is you can look up Habanos places, and this will show you all the certified dealers of Habanos in Mexico. So if you have a question about the store that you're in, if they're selling or if they have the ability to sell real Habanos, this is the place to go. At least you can get an idea whether or not they actually have real Habanos in the store. We go back. And also on this page, you can hit here in the lower left-hand corner, the verification page. Now from here, we'll scroll down to Verificar. And now we can enter in the 12-digit code that appears on the original warranty label from Cuba. So as an example, we'll do the box code from the Rafael Gonzalez Panatelas Extras. So that box code is 0000 58 33 59 34. Scroll down, no soy, un robot, y verificar. And that will give us el producto es original de Habanos, so you know this is an original SA Habanos product. This is the same control number that appears on the front of the box from Habanos. And the description, Rafael Gonzalez Panatelas Extra. And with this code, so the code is CB, which is the current box or the dress box. UW stands for unvarnished wood, so the box is unvarnished wood. CL stands for Lamina de Cedro, so it has a cedar laminate. The box is also stacked 12 cigars on the bottom, 13 cigars on the top. The N stands for Ninguno, which means that these cigars are not individually wrapped or cellophane or in like a paper like the Fonsecas come in. This is just the cigars in the box, and the final number 25 is the total number of cigars. If you go to the Cuban Cigar website, and I'll leave a link in the description box below, they have a breakdown of all the codes for your boxes, and very informative. It's a great website. So let's get back to the box itself. So there you have it. That's pretty much everything you need to know about Habanos boxes in Mexico. And I'll show you, this is the Tabaccos box I'll be opening, so please subscribe if you'd like to see the opening and tasting of this box. But as you can see, the seals on this box, the original warranty label, the IEPT label, all sealed, and the original Habanos label is also unbroken. Such a shame. Beautiful box through these Tabaccos boxes, and here we go again with the same labeling system. Unfortunately, that's what we have in Mexico. So until next time, thank you for watching, everyone. Hasta la próxima vez. Until next time, ciao.